I'm not very good at talking, so I'm going to half read this if you don't mind. But anyway, thank you all for coming on this very special evening to celebrate the life of a remarkable lady. Erna contributed so much to the travel industry, and I've been privileged to work for her all these years. All my working life, as many of you know, I've been surrounded by her endless photos, albums, diaries, press clippings, old films, all telling a story of the life of a lady battling against all odds throughout the 20th century, in an age when it was so much harder for women to get ahead. When Erna died in 2001, she left me all her photo albums and scrapbooks, exotic ski and summer brochures, and all her personal scribbles. And they have been hogging cupboard after cupboard after cupboard in the old news office in South Kensington. When I was clearing out the office over a year ago, it was probably the longest job I've ever done, because I couldn't stop myself actually sitting down and spending hours going through them all, every photo and every press article, painting the picture of a life full to the brim and a devotion to skiing. Now, when I met Steve Keenan at the Aptop conference in St Malo in 2011, we sat and brainstormed together what could be done about this unique archive. And the upshot was that Steve would digitalise the films, and he spent many hours at the British Film Institute doing this, and Mark Ferry would tackle the enormous archive and produce a biography of her life. So I see tonight as a celebration of Erna and of actually putting her on public record. Nothing would make me prouder than to see her books in libraries and to see the old ancient cine films go viral on the internet. And of course, I'd like to thank wholeheartedly the sponsors tonight, Ski Set for all their support, and we as a company have worked with them since they started, which is back in 1994. Arno, I don't know where you are, but stand up. Throughout the Alps, of course, and then the Austrian National Tourist Office, which is so fitting because of Erna's Austrian roots. And Martina, I think, is here somewhere. There she is. And the Austrians so kindly provided this wonderful array of wines tonight.
Yeah.
I would also like to thank Martin van der Velde for providing the delicious canapés. I think quite a lot of you will know him from the ski industry. He's here somewhere, Martin? Apart from the 80 years of Erna Low, there are a few other milestones tonight. It's actually 10 years since Erna died, which doesn't seem believable, but it is. And it's 30 years since I've been with Erna Low. Don't like to say that. Since Sharon Parish, wherever she is, Sharon. It's 20 years of Jane Bolton. Personal thanks to Jane, because Jane has actually organised most of today, and we had a spectacular moment about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when we realised she had delivered all the food to her home. At the same time, I was heading over here, and I managed to get on a tube to Richmond. So. Oh, 15 tubes, sorry. Another extremely important person, without which all the Erna Low systems would completely collapse, is the Erna Low technical manager, John Ward. So that's enough for me. I think just one other point is that companies are made people. And for me, to look out here and see so many faces of staff and old friends and people in the industry, that's more important than anything. And I know Erna would have loved that too. So thank you.